What's really fucking good, y'all? It's your boy Mill.
Your boy Pat.
And y'all are tapped in right now to a very special Friday night edition of On Base Soil, your favorite podcast, our favorite podcast, everyone's favorite podcast out there in the world. Want to appreciate y'all wherever you're listening to us at right now. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live. My boy Pat, what is really good?
Another good day in the Bay Area, man. Appreciate y'all. As always, you know what I'm saying? Coming to kick it with your boys. Happy Friday.
Man, happy Friday. Yeah, we're going to get y'all ready to get outside. Whenever y'all ready to get outside, we're going to talk a little sports. In the meantime, shout out my boy Sal in the chat. First one in the chat was good, gang. Yes, sir. My boy OB3 tapping in. Hey, Tyler, hey, Pat, was good. Appreciate you. If you're on Twitter right now, make sure you go over onto YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. We got a couple more subscribers, you know what I'm saying, since the last time. Appreciate that. But make sure y'all go ahead and keep on hitting that subscribe and sharing the link, hitting the RT so we can get some motherfuckers in here. We will go ahead and transition over to your Golden State Warriors sitting still at the 11th spot in the Western Conference after splitting their back-to-back home games versus the Kings and versus the Bulls last night. Still only 2 games back, Pat, from the 5th seed. Lakers are coming into town tomorrow night. Before we jump into that game, what did you think of how they lost on Wednesday versus the Kings?
Shit, bullshit. Summed up our season pretty much. Like, you playing good in spurts, and then down the stretch, they just forget how to play basketball.
Yeah, it was the classic tale. They was up pretty big going into the halftime. And I always feel like, man, I feel like, bro, it's better for us now to play from behind like yesterday, so that way they can go ahead and get into the game, get the rhythm.
Wake up.
When we up, they'll take their foot off that gas, or some shit will go wrong. And that's how you end up with what happened the other night. I'm trying to pull up the score and everything. I know it was 123 to 117, but it was up pretty comfortable at half, bro. Like, Steph was doing his thing. Like, it was just like a classic Warriors 2025, 2024 loss where niggas came back in the inning and got us up out of here.
Yeah, that shit was just nasty. Like you said, we get these leads, and then all of a sudden, and it starts with Steph too, because down the stretch he be turning the ball over. And he's the one that the whole team looks to for poise and to be the common presence, and he just be out there looking flustered himself. So,
man,
gotta
stop with the turnovers. Wiggins did have a good night that night, 25 points, which didn't even feel like it, to be honest. So he bounced back from Monday night's massacre. Buddy Hield was 17 points, and then Guy Santos. Go ahead.
Wiggins was having a good one night, but I don't know why they decided with the game on the line, we're gonna run 5 straight Wiggins ISOs. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, that was ridiculous. Like, and I don't even blame Wiggins because that's not even his game. They just threw him the ball and was like, "Do something, big fella," and it was just nasty, bro.
I mean, Doug Christie, he was hounding Steph the whole game. Right. Like, they was like, "Look, we're gonna just let anybody else beat us, but Stephen Curry tonight." He was having to pass, get up off of him. I think he had a double. He still had 12 assists or whatever in the whole game.
That's the case. You gotta draw something up for Wiggins. You can't just be throwing him the ball at the top of the key.
Let him cook.
Yeah, like make something shake, baby. Like, that's not really what he do. So, like I said, to his defense, it's like shot clock's winding down. I gotta try something. But that shit, they did that shit like 4 straight times, and it just was a turnover every time. Like, it was crazy.
I mean, what type of plays? Because I don't really with the plays with Wiggins, they do kind of just either drop it off to him, let him go ISO.
It's a duck down. They put him on the post, run the cross screen, let him come across the lane and catch it right there on the block. Then he do that little turnaround shot or the little fade away. So that's the little drop down play they do for him. Situation like that, you run a variation of that because you know they're gonna trap Steph, so you could, I'd say, run some type of pick and roll where you know they're going to trap them, swing it to the weak side, and then run the duck down to Wiggins to where they scrambling, and Wiggins had a ball on the block. But that's neither here nor there. You know, coulda, shoulda, woulda. It was just nasty to watch. But go ahead. What you was talking about
Oh, no. I was just going down the stats right now.
Gotta give my boy his props.
Man, we was talking shit about him
a little bit earlier. I still talk shit about him, but last three games, he been hooping. But
he been getting comfortable. I believe he only missed 2 3-pointers out of the 2 games. So he went 4 for 5 on Wednesday, and then I believe he went 6 for 7. I want to say, or was it? It might have been 5 or 6. I'll check right now. But
it was like I don't remember, but I know he had like 15 and then 18.
Yeah, like he only missed he only missed one 3 from each night. Like the nigga was hooping, bro.
He been serving.
How do you feel about with Guy Santos now getting in the games and getting splashy?
I still don't feel like he needs to be on our team, but I'm glad he's playing better.
You don't feel like he needs to be on the team?
I've been saying that. No, I don't.
Bro, 5 or 6 from 3.
That's one game. 19 off the bench, bro. I get it.
That's 2 games. He's getting comfortable. And he played good defense. He played good defense when he gets in there.
Stop it, bro.
You don't think he played good defense?
I don't think he needs to be on the team.
Who else? I mean, who else would you get him off the team?
He's not an NBA player, bro. It's just plenty of motherfuckers that.
There's no way you drop 19, bro, and splash it like that and not be an NBA player, bro.
Hey, listen, where's Eric Pascal at right now?
Eric Pascal is too small to be in the NBA.
They're the same size. Where's Jeremy Lamb?
Nah, Guy Santos
Anthony Lamb.
Guy Santos definitely has longer arms, plays a little better defense than Eric Pascal for sure. That's why he'd be in the game, bro. Garden. He was doing pretty good against DeRozan. DeRozan got him a couple times, but he played pretty good defense versus DeRozan. And then last night, he wasn't on Levine. Levine was splashing Buddy, if anything. But I just feel like he plays pretty good defense, man. Knows where he needs to be. Knows the offense pretty well. And he's getting comfortable shooting the 3. So I'm not too mad at it because we don't have Draymond, because we don't have Kuminga right now. You got to put somebody down there at the forward, and he's been stepping up.
He's been playing solid the last 2-3 games. I'll give him that.
Yes, sir. OB3 says Wednesday's loss sucked, but last night win was a nice bounce back win. Nice to see Quentin Post and Guy Santos with the big contributions. Shout out my boy Mark too, tapping in with the building. I'm saying what's good, my folks. What's up, my boy? Quentin Post, bro. Last night, or even I would say it started because we saw him on Monday versus Celtics. He was kind of just out there, you know what I'm saying, just trying to get comfortable. And then they played him a good amount of minutes on Wednesday and last night. Ended up going crazy last night, dropping 20, splashing from 3. Moves very well with his feet on defense, I will say. So I was liking him closing out on defense, helping out Steph a couple times. Played pretty well against who he was going up against. But with Post, bro, do you feel like we found our 3rd big man
now? Not necessarily. I think he's going to end up playing a lot. Kurt likes a big that can shoot, so I feel like that just killed our Vucevic trade. I like what I'm seeing from him though, because even though he shoots a lot, he can rebound when he gets in there. It's like obviously offense, they're not going to have him by the basket a lot, but defensively, I thought he was doing a pretty solid job of rebounding. So I think Post will definitely be a part of the rotation moving forward. I don't know how if they'll convert him to a full contract, which they may, but I just I like what I'm seeing from him.
TJD out with an ankle injury last night. Hopefully, shout out to the fam. Hopefully, he's able to come
I was
back
wondering why he only played 10 minutes. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't see either of the last 2 games. I just kind of checked the.
It was really the second half. It was the second half that I noticed. I'm like, damn, TJD ain't.
What happened with GP2? He just didn't get back in.
Yeah, he just didn't get back in there.
Okay.
I don't think there was any injuries with GP for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
I seen he started, but then didn't really play much after that. I was happy that Kerr didn't force these Buddy Hield minutes, and we end up winning the game. So, and your boy, the Great White Hope, was back. I did see that. And Podzimski.
I was a little bit hesitant when Mapaz come back out there. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But he looked like he was able to really just take a step back, really focus on what he needed to focus on while he was out. Because he didn't look lost or anything like that. Still was like 2 for 4 from 3, got 10 points on the night and everything. And shit, back to his old ways, getting 21 minutes out the gate. You know what I mean? But he looked solid out there though. He looked solid out there. I was not mad with the 5 minutes last night.
Okay, nice.
With the Levine and Vucevic tryout game for trying to get on the Warriors, clearly Zach LaVine knew what time it was, dropping 24 points last night on us. High volume shooter, of course, didn't really do too well from the floor. Like he was 50% from 3. 6 for 13 on
he's about goals. 50 from the floor, so that's about
exactly. I'm sorry.
48,
excuse me. He was getting them up though. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, right.
Vucevic, 9 points on the night, 6 rebounds. Was not really impressed with the Vucevic game last night. Would you now say you would still want to trade for more LaVine?
I mean, I was always on the LaVine more than Vucevic. I just feel like Vooch is cool. But the lack of rebounding, that's not really going to help us right now. So I need, you feel me? We got Quentin Post, who's a pick and pop kind of guy, which Vucevic would probably end up being. Like, don't get me wrong, Vooch is a little better than Quentin Post right now. But I just feel like, we don't really, we kind of filled that spot with Quentin Post becoming healthy and showing that he can do those type of things. So I'd rather go get a big. If we get another big one that can like catch lives, protect the rim, more so than what we already have.
Stretch big. Well, Looney was out there, man. Shout out Looney, man. My nigga was out there.
Always ready, bro.
Always ready.
Last year of his deal. So how do you think we re-sign Looney or let him go?
It's a good question. That is a great question because Looney is certified amongst the fan base, heavily respected with the coaches. Steve Kerr loves him and everything, but I just think it depends on what's out there in free agency. I think this might
for
be
him or
last
us.
year for more us than Looney. I think Looney's definitely gonna get. I'm not gonna say Looney's gonna be out of the league. Like, I mean,
right.
Kabam for sure. But
no, I'm not. I just meant as far as like the perspective. Did you meant like was Loon gonna try to go get a bag, or was we gonna try to get somebody?
I think the Warriors are probably trying to get somebody else. You already got TJD is still young, so he's gonna be there. Quinn Post's gonna be there. I feel like they'll probably try to maybe find someone else before bringing Looney back. I think that'll be like we couldn't find nothing, so we're gonna go ahead and bring you back, Yvonne. But if he's still available, but I think this might be Looney's last year. As much as I hate to say that, what do you think?
I don't know, but I was looking at it the other day when I was doing the trade simulator, and I was like, he's on his last year of his deal. In my heart, I feel like Loon is a Warrior for life. But then, like you said, I don't know what the Warriors are thinking as far as like maybe finding somebody a little. I don't want to say better because Loon is like the ultimate professional. You know what you're going to get with this man's on the, you know what I'm saying? So somebody a little different, I'll say, like, maybe, just it looks different because you can't argue with the results. Like he played 19 minutes last night and had 11 rebounds, bro. Like
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like that's really what they need more than. So, all right. So if it came down to Looney or TJD, who would you go with? Keep it.
Probably TJD.
Ooh.
If I had to,
okay.
I do think Loon is better.
Uh-huh.
But TJD has shown a willingness to improve and the work. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give him that. As far as like Loon, I love him. Like he's a Warrior lifer. I wouldn't even be mad if they put 5 up in the rafters. Like,
right? That's right.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I really wouldn't, bro. Like I'm dead ass serious, bro.
Oh, you a fan favorite, bro?
You feel me? But it's just to that point. It's like we know who Loon is. you love it. It's great. But Loon could go get a bag and do that on any team. I feel like TJD is still improving. I feel like he could get a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He has no offensive game right now, which he may never develop an offensive game. But
so you mean like a Jokic? He's not no Jokic, nothing like that, right?
That man doesn't do nothing but roll to the basket and dunk.
He be trying, but my nigga be get them little layups. You know what I'm saying?
That's all he does. He's rolled to the basket and
put a nigga in the basket. That's all funny. Now go ahead.
But also, that's his job in this team. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't hold it against him right now. But I just feel like he has the opportunity and the hunger to try to improve and develop. So I would just stick it out a few more years with TJD if I had to. But I mean, obviously, the work that Loon has put in is undeniable.
Undeniable, and it sucks to say it, but with TJD, he's gotten better with rebounding. That was really just my biggest thing. Like, bro, you got to just rebound more. We need more boards. But if he's able to try and get closer to double digits each night, he has just more upside than what Looney could bring you offensively. Even though my nigga Looney been the layup, bro, he was going crazy last night, low key, bro. You know what I'm saying? He pump fake, his classic pump fake that hit the nigga with the layup right quick over the line. He been working on that little jump shot, but I just think they could probably find something just a little bit more serviceable at the center spot. Oh, man, that sucks.
I wouldn't even say serviceable because Loon is like very
no, he is serviceable, exactly. But I think we got too many backup bigs. Like every big that we got is technically should be a backup, whereas they want to go try and find something else like it. You know what I'm saying? Be a starter, and TJD and Quinn Poach just give you a little more upside offensively.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I mean, I wouldn't say that TJD gives you more offensively yet, but the potential's there.
Well, like you said, just a rim roller. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you can throw the lob to.
I mean,
Looney's not catching no lobs.
He's not doing no lobs, but he can make the layups. Like TJD's catching the dunks, but he'll miss the layups. And then I feel like Loon now, he got the little elbow jumper that he'll shoot. TJD it'd be nasty, but that should be going in sometimes. TJD don't even shoot that yet. You feel me? He ain't got the confidence to shoot that yet.
He does not.
He'll give it a couple more years. He'll start working on it. I mean, he's probably working on it now, but it just hasn't been able to, make its way or manifest itself onto the court yet. But give him some more time. You can probably get that. But shit, Wood at least got that. We could be a little alternative to the roll to the basket, but he do not be getting off the floor. But that should be funny.
No, facts. I mean, Looney, we know Looney was a guard. You know what I'm saying, when he was younger and everything, so he already has those skills embedded in him when he first started hooping. So, man, Looney, we do not want to see you go, bro. Oh, bro.
Him and Pods both have that in common. They was the Wisconsin State Player of the Year. Loon was out there killing, bro. He really was like a wing player. That shit was funny.
Yeah, now Jordan Poole's like, nigga, if you from, you know what I'm saying, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, that area, he was one of them legends. You feel me? One of them was, bro. He one of them was, bro.
Poole said he got dunked on by Loon in the state championship.
He did say that. That's hella funny. I don't even think they would be that close in age like that. Because like
Poole said he was a freshman.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But it's like
boom though.
It feels like Kevon is like the OGs, like Draymond and Steph age, but I don't think he's 30 yet. Like, it's crazy.
Because he came on our team at 19.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was in the heart of when the run started. I don't think he was on the 2015 team. So I'm like,
no,
that's what make it seem like that's what make it seem like even crazier, because it's like it feels like he was on that team. You know what I'm saying? But he came, I think, in the 16 draft. Then he was hurt, so he didn't really start playing until like 17, 18. Yep. And then he just feels like he's always been a part of the team. Like, it's just funny.
He really OG, bro. That's my dog, man. OB3. Oh, what? OB3. Yeah. Then they got my boy right in the middle of the. Oh, my boy's about to get his shit off. All right. Hey, say that one more time. You got pro. You froze. Yep.
Yeah. Shit, I said it don't help that he moves hella stiff, so it makes him look even older than what he really is.
Yes, exactly. Them hips, bro. It was bad, bro. Look who done popped in the chat finally after Months of hiatus. African Mike back in the building. The fuck niggas on. I'm
here
now.
My boy, man.
What's up with you, man? You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. OB3 says, I was trying to get to this on my bad. OB3, I think if Looney leaves here, I can see him going to the Bucks out there in Milwaukee. What you think about that?
That would be dope. So you can get back home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think.
I mean, listen, wherever Loon goes, I'll be a fan.
Right, exactly. Like certified, bro. You eat free for life in the day, Loon. Don't let nobody ever tell you differently, man. OB3 says, I think the Bulls want a first-round pick for Vucevic. If the Bulls trade him, it will be interesting to see what they get for him.
Yeah, I ain't got that for you.
Right. What I seen the other night was not first-round pick worthy.
I ain't got that for you.
Maybe Levine if anything first-round pick worthy, but
he's worth it. But even then, I damn near ain't got that for you right now.
Right, like we could just go ahead and just thug it out. What we got, Pippin, you know what I'm saying?
Like, and then I mean, quiet as kept. Listen, this is Dunleavy's first draft, and he got Quentin Post in the second round. So I'm kind of interested to see what this man can do. I mean, Pods, as mad as I be about his ass, he was the 20th pick.
Yep.
I mean, that's a solid player for 20.
TJD.
Right, yep. TJD. But I don't know if those were necessarily Dunleavy's picks, even if they
were they? They were. Pods and TJD were the first.
That was his first draft. Yeah. Okay. So you feel me? Like, yeah, like you got to give him his credit. He's drafted 2 solid players, 3 solid players in 2 drafts. So,
yep.
Yeah, you know, like I'm kind of interested to see what he can do.
Speaking of draft picks, our guy Moses Moody, the legend, with the turnaround 3 last night, a la Steph style, having 16 off the bench, 4 for 7 from 3. Should he be starting over Buddy Hield and getting those Buddy Hield minutes?
I mean, you know, I said that since before the season even started. So I don't know why you asking me. I said that before the season even started. Moody should be starting. So. Here we are. What is this game? 44. Game 44, and my tone has not changed. Moody needs to start. I really wish he would have turned around and looked at Kirby's ass instead of the Bulls bench, but it was still fire. Classic moment. You feel me?
But that's not his character though, bro. Because he really go in the trenches, bro. Like that nigga don't be tripping. But that would be some Kuminga shit. You feel me? Like Kuminga don't be playing none of them games. He'll be
Moody.
That shit.
One thing about Moody though, he ain't no sucker. So you feel me? You say something to him, he gonna say something back. But he's just not looking for no. You feel me? He's just not out there looking for whatever. You feel me? But he's not ducking from no smoke. So somebody probably said some slick shit on the bench. Caught one of them ones. Now you a highlight for life on the Moses Moody highlight reel.
Yeah, my dog. I think
I was gonna say too, you know who Guy Santos remind me of, bro?
Who?
Glenn Robinson III.
Glenn Robinson. Oh, that's a good comp. That's a good comp.
Yeah.
Was Glenn Robinson III splashy like that from 3 though?
I think he shot like 38% from 3 from March. Let me see. I know. I pulled it up a minute ago.
African Mike saying Moody over JK.
Yeah, he shot 40% from our team.
Okay. But that's the player comp you would have for Guy Santos, Glenn Robinson III.
Yeah, I feel like that's like his ceiling, and I don't really. He's still got some developing to do.
Oh, speaking of who you need to believe in, my boy Zach Ide. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy.
Yeah, he been hooping. No, I told you at the beginning of the year he was damn near leading the Rookie of the Year race. I don't know if it's still like that, but he was hooping. So he's an NBA player. Got to give him his credit for sure. He been doing his thing. He got to stop with the fake tough guy shit though. Let it go.
Yeah, no, definitely gotta let that go. Shout out gang in the building. Everybody, my Niner fans is hype right now. We back. We got Saleh, African Mike, Chris M. Niners got action, Robert Salah, but we just need to clear the defense. We're gonna get to that in a second, y'all. No, man, stay tuned. We're gonna get to that in a second. But for this game coming up tomorrow, versus the Lakers, who are currently sitting in the 5th seed, we are 2 games back from them whole ass niggas. And they are coming into the Chase Center tomorrow night after a big win versus Boston yesterday. How are we getting this win tomorrow, Pat?
I don't know. I feel like you know, LeBron and Steph, they always, if LeBron don't show up for the game, he's gonna pull up for the. You feel me? Usually we got Draymond to kind of punk Anthony Davis. We ain't gonna have that. It's not looking like so. It's gonna be rough, but I don't know. Warriors gonna do it somehow. Splash guy gonna give us about a 50 ball.
We need
somehow we're favorite. I don't know.
Are we favorites right now
in this game? Yes, I don't know how.
What's the line?
1.5.
1.5. Okay.
LeBron and AD are listed as game time decisions, but listen, that decision has been made.
I mean, we know LeBron is. We know LeBron is already at the Chase Center warming up right now.
Yes, so they are playing. They are playing.
Any shot, because they already said Kuminga and fuck, man, my boy JK is going to be out for at least another, I think they're saying right now it's an all-star break, honestly. Like, that's the realistic goal. So might not even get Draymond back tomorrow with the squad that you had out there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So no Draymond either. Do you think with the squad we got right now, you think we can go ahead and get this win tomorrow?
Hell yeah, because fuck the Lakers, straight up, always.
African Mike says Wiggins got to score dub, but he needs 10, Steph over 25, and Draymond to play in order to get this win tomorrow. So that's out on the last one, but
Wiggins need probably more than dub. I ain't gonna lie. He's gonna have his hands full on defense, so.
He only been giving us like 17, like well, he had 24 the other night versus the Kings, but I really feel like because we had 84 bench points last night, bro. Like, that's really where it's got to be the difference, I would say.
And the bench usually better at home,
right? Exactly. Yeah, the Lakers bench, I'm not too sure who they got on the bench nowadays.
What's the name coming back to? What's the dude? Vanderbilt.
Oh, yeah. I saw I definitely saw Vanderbilt was back for sure. Is what's the name still splashing out there? Westside Connect? Dalton Connect?
I don't know. I didn't watch that game. They beat the shot out the Celtics last night, though. Let me see how much he had.
African Mike, mama's fuck the Lakers.
Yeah, 13. Averaging 13. 9. So, yeah. Solid.
Solid. That's gonna be a good one, bro. I cannot wait for tomorrow night. We will see what happens at the Chase Center for sure.
Ronnie had 4 minutes.
Really? Nice. You think get minutes tomorrow night?
Not unless they getting served.
Yeah, that's true. We do not want. That's what we don't want to happen. I just want to get some Bronny footage. Pause. I just ain't seen them on the court yet. I seen them at the last game, I think, when they came out here, but that'll just be dope. You know what I'm saying? See the legend. Yeah. Stack Max, Salah back, Super Bowl at home next year. Eyes, look, man. All right, we're gonna get into it. That's a good segue, man, because everyone is hyped right now off this juice. Who's gonna go to the championship Sunday? But we will talk about y'all 49ers. Go ahead and get in there. DC back in Robert Salah after a crazy week, and literally after we potted, like shit went left. He was supposed to maybe get the Jacksonville job again, and then I'm saying that he ended up going ahead and coming back into the fold.
No, we got to even go back further than that because
go ahead.
were under the impression that the Bucs coordinator was re-signing.
Yep.
So we got to start there. So that was
crazy.
We thought he had already had signed his new contract. So we was like, it's looking more like Salah might be going to the Jags for real. And shit, like you said, everything after that kind of just had Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn had signed already.
Aaron Glenn, he was with the Jets. The Raiders and the Cowboys job were filled after the fact. He wasn't gonna go to either one of those teams, but
I didn't see.
It felt like he was just right. He was just really just waiting on that Tampa Bay job or Jacksonville job to kind of get sold up. So he's back. Brandon Staley is reportedly out, so that's a great thing. They said Robert Salah does not want him on his staff, so that's pretty cool. Starting on the right foot already, and and he's supposed to have a really big input for the draft on certain defensive players that we're going to be bringing in to try and help bolster up the defense, which would be nice. We already talked about this a little bit, but they can get My boy Abdul Carter from Penn State at 11. That would be lit as well. But I don't know, bro. Is this a little bit too much nostalgia that everyone's feeding off of? Do you think Robert Salah is really going to be the missing piece to what we needed to get back into the fold?
It's possible. I could see the defense getting very, very confident again. So I understand the optimism. It's not all on Robert Salah, obviously, but definitely he's a good coach, good coordinator. So I like it. I like the move.
Yep. I think we definitely gonna be an improvement from Sorensen. I still was we was a big Steve Wilkes fans on this show. But
sure.
Robert Salah. I mean, I understand. No, Robert Salah, he's the one that kind of laid the whole groundwork, I would say, for what we look at this 49ers defense with Fred.
And I was gonna say, even with him, like he had I had my frustrations with Saleh at first. You feel me? His first was a year or two.
Yep.
I used to hate that they played that off-ass coverage. Like they did not get up on receivers. They used to just let everybody catch everything in front of us. And that shit used to piss me off. Like, bro, we got to be stingier. But then, you feel me? As he said, like, you feel me? We just didn't have the personnel to do that. I wasn't going to make no excuses. But then looking back, all right, he might have been right. And then once he did, they got their stuff together and got to work. So I'm a huge Robert Salah fan. He takes accountability. You know what I'm saying? He's never ducking no smoke. He always seems like a stand-up dude, and he's about his business.
Going through positions, do you think he now is an upgrade at DBs from where he was at when he was last here with Renardo Green and Demo and our safety? Okay, so DBs be better. Linebackers, we got D Winners and Fred Warner as of right now. Hopefully, this will bring back Dre. You know what I'm saying? That would be perfect. D line. Do you think we need to? That's probably the one place that it's probably just a little bit not as good as when he was here.
For sure. And I think that'll probably be the first thing he'll want to address. Mm-hmm. So don't be surprised if you see some former Jets on our team or something like that from their D line, because they had a really good D line. And like you said, in the draft, they better not be Solomon Thomas, though. Yeah, I know that. God damn it. But
they said it might be Solomon Thomas and Javon Kinlaw back in the night.
Hey, I wouldn't be mad at my boy.
No. I know
that better be our last option.
I know that's your boy move, but
I fuck with him. It better be better not be our first move, but I'll take him back.
Please do not be the first move. Let's just
I'll take him back
now. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Like after Mike wants to know who's the other DB. As of right now, it's gonna be Embry, I would say.
No, Embry's gone. Embry is on the Lions.
Embry is gone now. So Mooney's gone, Embry's gone. They probably gonna address corner then in the draft, I would say, or free agency. I know Jair Alexander's out there, but I don't really see Jair on this team like that. What do you think about for the other DB?
I mean, that's possible. And it just really just depends, because you don't know if they I feel like they're going to try to get the best available. So they might get the best corner or outside corner, or they might get the best slot corner available. So I feel like that kind of depends what they're going to do, who they feel is better. But yeah, we got Renardo Green and Demo. That's our corners right there. And then we got to fill the slot or figure out what we do inside.
Keep Demo. I still like Demo in the slot.
That's what I'm saying. There's DJ Reed.
DJ Reed out there.
Former Niner. It's a lot of people that I know for sure. We'll figure something.
I mean, you could find some corners, right? Like free agency, you can always go get some. Like
we got what's the name on our team still too? Not saying that he's a starter or nothing like that, but
Luter.
Yeah, Luter. Yeah,
Luter could pan out.
Yeah, you just never know. They gotta play.
Should we have kept Sam? Nah, Sam was getting torched on the Colts for me a couple times this year.
I like Sam Womack, but it was just he just kind of ended up in the same spot every year where he's like the backup slot corner, and Demo don't really get that spot up. So
he got flamed too much on the Indy for me, man.
They had him playing outside. I don't think he's an outside corner.
Definitely not outside corner. And we already got a nickel, so I'm good. Stagmac says Robert Salah has coached and coordinated the top 5 defense 5 out of the last 6 years. Need that.
You know, our official statistician, man, Stagmac.
You feel me? I'm saying back in the building. That is funny. Other than that, though, I just think they'll just go and address it in the draft and free agency, what the other pieces are going to be. But it's a step in the right direction, man. I'm not mad at it. It looks like the revenge of the revenge tour for the 49ers is back. Everyone get healthy, come back strong, see what we can do in the draft, and then shit, hopefully niggas finally win a fucking Super Bowl. We will see.
Yeah. I mean, I can see Jair too, though, because he comes from a Matt LaFleur team. So, Salah spent time up there in Green Bay this past season, so it's a possibility. I wouldn't say that's like priority number 1, but I could see a connection there a little bit. So
he's just too. He's a good playmaker and thing, but he just gets too injured for me, and I don't think that would be the best way to spend the bread if you're getting an injured DB like that. So I think I will go another direction, if not in the draft, or I'll take DJ Reed before Jair, just because DJ Reed gonna be out there all 17. African Mike says we got to get O-line and D-line in the draft and free agency. Yeah, now we'll get deeper into the draft and everything for sure as the offseason rolls on. Look out for my tweets. I've been breaking down some draft picks, so make sure y'all go ahead and look at that. But O-line and D-line for sure would be a place to start. Now, to get into the juiciness before we get up out of here of Championship Sunday, which is upon us, we have the Bills and Chiefs meeting in Kansas City, and then the Commanders and Eagles meeting out in Philly. Wanted to start, I guess, with the AFC game. Bills and Chiefs. Do you think the Super Bowl is going to be played on Sunday in Kansas City?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think whoever wins that game is winning the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Because I had already said that between the Ravens and the
Bills and the Ravens. You did. Yeah. You did say that.
So I'm kind of sticking with that.
I don't know, bro. I still feel like, and we're gonna get into the other side in a second, but I still feel like the Eagles have probably the most complete team in terms of just everywhere, in terms of positions and shit like that. But the best quarterbacks are still in that AFC division, and we are definitely going to see what happens between Josh Allen and KC. Josh Allen did get the best of Kansas City earlier in this year. Do you think he's going to be able to do that again on Sunday?
Yep. I think Josh Allen is, even when they won that game and he was like, man, this don't mean nothing. That just let me know he locked in. He's waiting for this moment. I think he's ready to go.
He didn't do too much versus Lamar, though. He didn't turn the ball over, but it wasn't like a classic Josh Allen, like, you feel me, doing some crazy shit, running everywhere, running over niggas, and, like, you know what I'm saying, crazy throws and shit like that. It was just a good, solid team win. But, I mean, you think that's going to be enough?
I think it might look a little different this week. I think they might really air it out, pull out some stuff that they didn't even have in the playbook this week. I think they're gonna come with some shit in KC and not playing in the snow. So I think that'll help them a little bit.
That is true. I know it's gonna be cold though, Kansas City for sure.
Always.
Don't quote me on the weather, but I know it's gonna be cold out there. But I just feel like Chris Jones, McDuffie, Reed, Nick Bolton or whatever at linebacker. I just think the Chiefs defense is going to be locked in on Sunday. Because the Bills, I mean, bro, Amari Cooper, I didn't even see him once last week. Like, I'll be forgetting he owned the Bills like that. So I'm just like, I don't know what we can get from that end, but I just feel like the Chiefs defense is going to be locked in, bro. What you think?
I definitely think the Chiefs defense is going to be locked in. They've been locked in all year, so it's not going to be easy, but
yeah,
I see at least 2-3 touchdowns from Josh Allen. So think he's going to be ready to go? Maybe even more. Like, shit, he'll be ready to go.
Quick, from the chat, right quick, shout for life for Niner. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Kyle is finna be out the door, and he wants to leave the Niners broken, before he walks out the door. You think Kyle's on the hot seat?
No, I wouldn't say he's on the hot seat, but I wouldn't say his seat is completely cold anymore.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, it's not. It ain't.
It
ain't hot. You feel me? But it's like it's like it ain't. Yeah, it ain't an ice throne.
Is it?
I wouldn't even say lukewarm.
Is it room temperature? Is it room temperature there?
Like, he's been sitting in it. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, you feel me? Like, it's not a cold chair. You feel me? He's been sitting in it. So, you know what I mean?
It's a little hot. It's a little hot.
Right.
That's funny,
it's not
bro.
hot, but you feel me? You can tell somebody been sitting there.
I don't think they have to win the Super Bowl still per se next year.
They can't miss the playoffs again.
That's what I'm saying. They just have to make the playoffs, bro. If they make the playoffs, at least get to the NFC. If he gets the NFC Championship game, he's safe for another X amount of years, bro. But I think the only way for it to get really hot is if they do not make the playoffs next year. That would be
that, or if they first round just look like not saying that we have to win, but if they just look completely like out coached in the first round next year and get embarrassed at home or something,
like the Lions.
Not even the Lions, like, because I feel like that even wasn't necessarily out coached. Like, it was just like they had hella injuries.
They didn't have injuries. Man. I think.
To me, that wasn't coach, bro. Not to me, but I mean, that show stands. I ain't mad at it, but not to me. They got outplayed. I'll tell you that. It didn't just.
Go ahead. My bad.
I was just saying they got outplayed, but it didn't look like they was more prepared as far as X's and O's and execution. They just looked like they was physically ready. Physically imposed, they will.
Yes, I will agree with you on that because the Lions still put up hella points and everything. But when they brought Dan Campbell out in the beginning and he was just like looking around, he got misty-eyed and shit, like they had already won. And he, like, you feel me, just soaking up the moment. I'm like, he get a little too comfortable. You feel me? I need that fight in him, bro. The game ain't even started yet, bro. You already missed the eye. So I don't know. Like Dan Quinn definitely, you know what I'm saying, got them boys right over there, but it's really Jaden Daniel, JD5, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the difference maker. Back to the Chiefs and Buffalo before we get up off that one. Mahomes, bro. Mahomes and Kelsey. Kelsey went ahead and went crazy last week, 100 plus yards or whatever. I think Kareem Hunt was doing a little bit of things. They still got D-Hop out there, still got Worthy and shit like that. First, that Bills defense. Von Miller on the other side. Do you think they have enough to stop Mahomes on defense for the Bills?
Yeah, that's the part that definitely worries me. And they're starting a rookie safety, so that's gonna be really tough. I know Mahomes them are gonna be trying to pick on him. So,
yep.
But fuck him, bro. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Mahomes. Hey, you're going home, buddy. Even though this is the Mahomes Invitational, you feel me? AFC Championship, pencil them in every fucking year. It is the Mahomes Invitational, but I still think the Bills. This the one. I just feel like Josh gonna get it done. Then we're gonna have to really acknowledge the Lamar Josh.
Would you put Josh Allen over Lamar? You been the one
if he get him one this year, you got to, because he ran through Lamar to get it.
Yeah, and Mahomes. So yeah,
but go ahead. I was gonna say that puts us in like the OG Peyton Manning, Tom Brady debate. You feel me? Back when Tom Brady was winning the Super Bowl, Peyton Manning was good as hell in the regular season, but I don't know, is Peyton the better quarterback? You feel me? Like it was that kind of energy. So
I like that comp that you bring that up, because I did look at Lamar as Peyton Manning of this era, but you got Josh Allen in the fold now. Patrick Mahomes is clearly Tom Brady. Right.
Right.
So who would you say is Josh Allen? If he don't win, who is Peyton Manning out of Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson?
I don't know. I feel like it's still Lamar.
Yeah, he got the MVPs, bro.
I mean, like late career Peyton Manning, I guess that would be, but like, yeah, the MVPs, like Peyton Manning was tearing up the regular season every year, and then he ran into Brady, and it just couldn't get it past them. So I feel like when they're comparing them to, yes, but then it's like when it comes down to it, Brady is Mahomes. But if we're talking about between Buffalo and Baltimore, if Josh Allen gets him, then it's like when you're comparing them two, then you got to go Brady. And that's just based off the one, not, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Brady and Mahomes, not Brady and Mahomes, but Brady and Peyton did this for a decade plus consistently.
Long time.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? It's just a small little sample size. So you can't obviously give them that, but yeah.
Yeah. We will. Oh, I'm anticipating. Oh, man. Oh, we got a hater in the building. T, Raider fan. Nothing better than entitled Niner fans not getting their way. Y'all remind me of Bronco fans. Okay, look, man. I just want to go ahead. Let's get this out the way now. Raider fans getting their wet dreams come true. Pete Carroll, old ass, going to Las Vegas.
I was about to say, everybody knows Nevada is where old people go to retire and pass away. Like, I guess.
Russell Wilson.
Right, on his way. Oh, my God. That is going to be amazing. I can't wait.
DK Metcalf, you're on the way, bro. They finally get to merge Seattle and Oakland. And shit, Marshawn Lynch might even come back and play for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And look at Sal. He's like,
nah, bro. We was chilling, bro. I wasn't even going in on y'all, bro. We mentioned y'all got a new head coach, and we just, you feel me, was going to let it go. Yeah, Raider fans came in here tripping, bro.
No, they
I will say, though, Pete Carroll will have y'all as a respectable football team.
More stability.
Yeah, so that's, you feel me? But I just think, to me, this is something where you bring him in for like a year, let him transition or hire his staff, figure out who he wants to be his successor, and then go be like GM. Because Pete Carroll knows football. He knows good football players. So I just feel like give him control, let him be coach GM this year, let him develop a staff, and figure out who he wants his coach to be next year or two, and transition.
Do you feel like Jim Harbaugh got a little itch in the cargo pants or pleated pants when he saw Pete Carroll?
He got straight to work. He got straight to work. Jim Harbaugh, he's probably doing push-ups soon as the news broke. He is ready to go.
In the khaki pants, you feel me? Hitting them push-ups, diamond push-ups, you feel me? Oh, shit. It's back on and cracking. Michael Crabtree back in the end zone. What you doing? Oh,
yeah, like I said, Sal, I don't think they really brought him to be y'all like coach of the, like, you know, obviously not coach of the future. The man only got a handful of years left, but they needed, like you said, some stability, get y'all foundation laid, be a respectable team, a competitive team, get good NFL players around, good NFL locker room. Like I said, and then I think he's gonna transition to be like GM and shit, take less of a role, but he just, like you said, get some stability in there.
Yes, they need the stability. For Life Niner said it's no longer the NFL, it's the NFE, National Football Entertainment. Man, that's all it's about, brother. Good transition over to the NFC Championship game, Washington and Philly. Before we get up out of here, Jaden Daniels, J5, best rookie quarterback we done seen with our eyes, probably in this lifetime ever. Shout out CJ Stroud, though. Keep your head up. Going up against the Philadelphia Eagles with Saquon Barkley, with Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown with his book, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Jalen Carter, crazy ass. Do you think the Commanders have a shot in this game?
Yep, I'm picking them to win.
You picking them to win? Oh, no, you're just going up against Jalen. Why you think the Commanders go win, Pat?
Because they got the better quarterback. And Jalen Hurts is finna stink it up. I just know it. I just feel like Saquon been balling. That is definitely gonna be the problem. They're gonna have to try to find a way to stop that man, because it is no easy task. But I just feel like Dan Quinn, a defensive coordinator, feel me? I feel like he's gonna find a way to load the box, get the ball out of Saquon's hand, make Jalen Hurts have to beat him, and he gonna shit the bed.
Jalen Hurts has not thrown an interception, I believe, in the last 4 to 5 weeks or some shit like that, something crazy. Has been protecting the ball, doing pretty well running the ball as well, too. I think they're definitely going to try and keep him in the box, of course, but that's easier said than done. Right. But I just feel like they just got too many weapons, bro, to really keep him down. Like, A.J. Brown dropped that pass last week. You know what I'm saying? That was a dime for a deep ball. Devontae Smith still going to be getting loose on the niggas. Like, yes, Scary Terry has been balling out of control, but they said since they brought who should have been 49er, Cooper DeJean, to the Eagles, they've only given up 166 yards, I believe, passing. So Jaden Daniels is going to have his work cut out for him on that side. So it's really like, do you believe in J5 or do you think the Eagles are going to be the better team? That's really just kind of what it comes down to. And
I mean,
Saquon, go ahead.
No, I'm saying, I mean, the Eagles are the better team. Like, I don't think that's even really like debatable, to be honest. But I mean, like, we look at these last couple games from the Eagles, they put up 28 and 22. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's not going to be enough when it comes to playing against 5.
But look at the points that they only given up though, 22 and how much they give the first week.
Then that tells me 10. No, yeah, well, that's the show themselves. So, but I just feel like that's a one-score game.
Jordan Love was out there. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that.
Barely.
Josh Jacobs was out there.
Yeah, he was. They shut him the fuck down. But Jordan Love, I can't keep him. He was a shell of himself. But anyways, I'm not impressed. I don't think the Eagles is that dominant like I have expected them to be waiting for them to be. And Nick Sirianni always does goofy shit. And I just feel like this is when them chickens are going to come home to roost. And Eagles, they're going to be walking on eggshells. And I just feel like they're going to be playing hella tight. Their offense always starts slow in the first quarter.
They do start slow, though. They do start slow.
If you start slow and let Jaden get up 14-0, I don't think they could dig themselves out of that hole. So,
that's a fair point. They do start a little bit slow on offensive, but I feel like their defense is just that good to be able to keep them within the game. And then third, fourth, like second half, like I think they said it was like tied up, or the Redskins were up. So Commanders were up. I apologize to all the indigenous people out there. The Commanders were up last time that they played going into the fourth quarter, and then Saquon, you know what I'm saying, did his thing, what he do, ended up winning. So, For Life Niner says Jaden Daniels has to do it. Go ahead.
I'm about to say, but even that game should it have really been that close, bro? Like you said, they went up with 2 touchdowns. 4 minutes to go. Sirianni. What do you always say?
Division games. It's a division game, though.
That's true. But
they know each other.
So I just feel like that, like you said, they went up 14 points with 2 touchdowns left. The game should not have been a fucking 6-point game, 1 possession where y'all got a chance to lose. I just feel like their game management, Sirianni is a clown. I fuck with Sirianni, man. He's just
perfect for their team, bro.
I ain't gonna say he's a clown because he's a good football coach. It's just,
come on, man.
It's just that a little bit when the shit gets sticky. He gonna be on some Steve Kerr. Did I leave the oven on type shit?
But hold on, last week it got sticky versus the Rams, and they ended up holding it down on that last drive.
Barely, that game. Like I said, they was up 14 points, bro. They left the door open. The only reason the Rams had a chance is because he was doing stupid shit. If he coaches that 3rd and 2 and you pass the ball,
what's wrong with that?
You have Saquon Barkley run it. Make them use their timeout. No, now you stop the clock. You're giving them chances on the.
If you know the run is coming, though,
you can't stop it. They've been knowing the run is coming all night. The man got 250.
Bro, you can still stop him on 3rd and 2, bro.
Man, stop it, bro. That's the goofy shit. That's why you leaving the door open and giving teams a chance to win. And you do that with Jaden, he gonna make you pay, and we gonna see.
If you look at on the other side with the AFC, Kansas City was close versus Houston last week, 23-14. Buffalo only won by 2 points. Like, it's the playoffs, bro. It's still gonna be close.
Not when you have a 14-point lead with 4 minutes to go.
Bro, that's the division game, and they still came back and won.
Bro, I guess.
All right. I'm just saying that I agree with you. They do start slow. Yes. But I just do feel like with the weapons they got on both sides of the ball, bro, they just
and last week they didn't even start slow. They got up to a 10-0 lead and still almost tricked the game off. So
I mean, 10 points wasn't a lot, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's not. And it was off the defensive, you feel me? But still, that's still 10 points that you feel me? Like, that's more than they've been doing. They've been going whole first quarters without scoring.
Yeah, this is true. Sorry, I want to get for Life or Not. It was from San Bernardino, shouting out Jay Dez from the IE. Got put on for the hometown kids. He does say though, it's sad to say, but we're doing all this for nothing. We've been talking for the last. We've been breaking shit down for the last 15 minutes for nothing,
and none of it matters when it strikes.
Let the Kansas City Chiefs three-peat. All right, so we haven't even talked about the scenario yet. It's a good way to go ahead and talk about it, because I feel like that is the inevitable that is probably gonna happen.
That is always the case when you deal with the Chiefs. Like, you got to think. Remember week 1 when the Chiefs played the Ravens and they kept calling that stupid ass penalty on the Ravens? Like, the lineman was lined up in the backfield. Have you seen that shit since? You have not seen that fucking call since, bro. The refs really be on bullshit when it comes to the Chiefs, and they not even hiding it no more. So we get it. They're fucking the Chiefs right tackle. The nigga false starts every play. He holds every play, and they still don't call it him. So it's crazy. We know that they have to fight the 11 players on the field and the other 6 wearing stripes, or however many of them is out there. But we know that. But I do feel like because Josh Allen is America's favorite, they might let him. They might throw him a bone or two to himself.
That's what I was gonna say. It was that picture last week with the ref looking at Josh Allen in his face on the bench, like, you good, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need any more calls, just let me know, big fella. But there is that factor that he is the great white hope that could, you know what I'm saying, make America play football again. And they probably gonna be on his side, but
man, they gotta think too. He the last white quarterback left in the playoffs, man.
Hold it down, man. We was this close. We were this close to all black quarterback NFC championship Sunday, man. It was that close, but Lamar, brother. Oh, Mark Andrews put a post out for why he dropped the ball. Do you think he should have? I don't know. It was some bullshit, like, you know, Chat GPT put in I'm sorry response.
Right.
Type shit. Do you think he should have got up in front of a camera and said what happened? I was like, I don't think he needed to say what happened. Like, yo, we all saw what happened.
Right. And I always say this about, like, players too. Like, even with Kyle Williams, as much as we hate him, it's like, bro, y'all don't feel worse than he do. Like, at the end of the day, they the one that fucked up. Real. They expect themselves to make that play. So like, you ain't gotta really explain nothing. Yeah, and it's like, bro, you Mark Andrews, dog. We didn't see you make some crazy ass catches. We didn't see you do all type of shit. So like, bro, yes, we need you to make that catch, but also, bro, you know what I'm saying?
It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, final picks. Who you got going to the Super Bowl? Put it in the chat right now. Who you got going to the Super Bowl? Who you got going to the Super Bowl, Pat?
We doing score predictions, or are we just going?
Fuck it. We ain't did score prediction in a minute. Let's do score predictions.
All right.
Got the old school pen and paper.
I'm gonna start with the. Which side do you want to start on?
NFC first.
Okay. NFC, Philadelphia versus. I'm going Washington 38, Philadelphia 31.
I like that fucking score right there. I'd be crazy. 38-31, Commanders, Eagles. And for me, I'm going to go Eagles 28. I'm going to go Eagles 28. And I think they hold the Commanders 28-24. Eagles go to the Super Bowl.
Nice. That's a nice score. I like it.
So it's good. I mean, they're both pretty good scores. Like it feel like I don't think it's gonna be a blowout either way.
It's gonna be a one possession game no matter what.
Yep.
I'm just looking when I say 30. I'm just looking like tie game. Jaden got the ball last. Walk down the field.
That would be in the classic fashion of what he's been doing this year.
Yeah. It's hard to deny it at this point. Like if it's a one possession game, bro, I just feel like he go win that shit, bro. It's just
he is the truth. On the AFC side for the quote unquote Super Bowl, Bills and Chiefs. Who you got?
I got Bills, and I'm gonna go Bills 27. Damn, I had 27 last week, huh? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say at 27.
2.
Chiefs. $17.
17 points for Mahomes. Oh, they'll cook Mahomes if he only put up 17 versus the Bills. That'd be crazy.
To an extent. I mean, what can you really say about this man? I mean, yeah, he'll take a little bit.
You know they're gonna find a way, man. You couldn't find a way.
They're gonna say he has to play better, but like, I mean, this man is Teflon, bro. Like,
he was supposed to be the GOAT.
Hey,
he's supposed to be the one.
I'm Kevin Durant. Y'all know who I am. I'm Kevin Durant.
You're supposed to be the one to balance darkness.
That was the hardest interview of all time. No, I ain't gonna lie. They can say, what? Man, I'm Kevin Durant. Y'all see me play. Y'all know what I do.
Pierce D10 says they are not holding the Chiefs to 17 points, bruh.
I mean, Chiefs have not scored more than 20 all year, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't think they have a single 30-point game.
Yeah, I just don't feel like the Bills' defense is as dominant enough to keep them under 20. But we'll go. Let me see. I'm calculating the chat before I get my points. Pierce D10 also says, y'all think the Chiefs Bills win percentage is around 60% Chiefs, 40% Bills, or who you got in that in terms of percentage wise? Yeah, that's probably about what I got for percentage. You got it flipped.
I don't really know what win percentage means. I think the Bills gonna win, so I'm not saying 100%, but shit.
I
think they're gonna win. It's 50-50. You either winning or you ain't. Shit.
That is true. OB3 has the Eagles and the Chiefs, sadly, for the rematch. You
know what's crazy too is the last time that was the Super Bowl, I missed that whole fucking game. I got like sick with some type of bug. Like I was literally cool the day before. Then that day I was like throwing up and shit, sleep all fucking day. Like,
I remember that. I
was cool till like game time. I went to go get some wings and shit. I got back and I was like, damn, I don't feel good. And I was throwing up and shit all day. Next day I was cool. I was just like, I was
like, did you watch the movie? He said, bro, I slept through the whole thing. I was like, what?
I was sick, bro. That's why I was like, that shit was lit. And like I remember waking up. I had it on because I had it on. And I was like, I gotta get up and watch the Super Bowl. So I like wake up like, damn, Chiefs winning. I go back to sleep. Wait, oh damn, Eagles winning. Like damn, like the score just came. I was like, oh shit.
This is why you don't believe in Jalen Hurts because you ain't see what I see. I've seen the way that he fights.
Listen,
I've seen the way how hard he works.
Should I believe the 30 games I've seen from Jalen Hurts or the one game I didn't?
And I know who he is as a person, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Shout out to this nigga. Oh man, he was going crazy in the Super Bowl, bro. Come on.
Should I believe the other 30 games or the one that you said I missed?
I mean, it was a really good one, bro.
I'm just saying.
Like if I'm Jalen Hurts, nigga, if I don't put no other game on, nigga, when I
right, no, straight up, like, I got that on the loop at the crib.
No,
nigga,
I know y'all know. I now know who Pat Mahomes is, right? Look, this is how your grandfather used out there.
Oh God,
you feel me? Talking down rock that game. Oh man, I thought I was gonna win the Super Bowl, y'all.
Hey, on this day, Holmes couldn't fuck with you. Fuck with your pawpaw.
Oh man, shout out Jalen Hurts. Nigga look like Shamar. They had Shamar Moore on Jennifer Hudson show today. I was crying laughing. That nigga looked
he said something the other day, and it's just like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? He just be up there saying anything.
He be injured though. You know what I'm saying? He be on them. They be having him off that horse, man. You know what I'm saying? They gotta keep my boy.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And good to go. Shout out to the love. He be up there loaded. Shout out For Life Niner. Wow, this is the only channel I've ever been on, and you guys see it exactly the way I see it. Respect. We appreciate that.
Hey, man, appreciate you coming through, family. Drop that like, drop that follow. You feel me? Turn on the notifications because our timing is a little weird, so we may just pop up anytime. But we always appreciate anybody coming through, spending y'all time.
Damn notifications. All right, boom. Before we get by there, I'm going to get my points. Chiefs are winning this game. And I'm got them dropping I'm gonna go close, bro. I'm gonna say 28, Bills 27. Like that one game when Pat them when they was going up against them versus when they had
that overtime.
Cheetah. Yeah, I think it's gonna be 1 point win. Chiefs win 28, Bills lose 27. Struggle continues for Josh Allen. Hopefully I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? We don't see the three-peat, but I just feel like the three-peat is inevitable at this point. Even though, we'll get into that later. But you know what I'm saying? I gave my picks for a while that the Eagles should win. But either way, I got Eagles, Chiefs, rematch. Pat has Bills, Commanders for the Super Bowl.
Hell yeah. And I got to correct myself on the Chiefs stats. They scored 30 twice this year against the Bucks and the Panthers. Exactly 30 points.
I remember.
Exactly 30.
No, it hasn't been. It hasn't been.
It was exactly 30.
It hasn't been like the OG, you know what I'm saying? Throw it down. Yeah. I mean, because Xavier Worthy is fast and everything, but there's only one cheetah, bro. You're never going to get that connection with Tyreek Hill again down the field. Boy.
Like I say, against the Chiefs, bro, you have to beat them, bro. You can't you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. So you have to not play a perfect game, but you have to play a very clean football game. And
which the Bills did last week.
Yeah, no, for sure. And they did when they played the Chiefs the first time. But it requires you to. That's why they're 15-2, right? Because they're not going to beat themselves. You have to actually beat them. So they've been around the block. They're not going to panic. They're not going to fold. You have to beat them. But I do think the Bills have what it takes. I don't know. I just feel like the offense has been struggling this year. I just feel like they know each other. It's not a divisional game, but it's like teams that know each other. And I just think Chiefs are going to have a struggle day on offense, which they're known to have every now and again.
For Life Nine says the only way to Buffalo will beat Kansas City is the defense, and Buffalo goes ahead and cracks Mahomes on the sideline and takes him out the game and take the penalty and defiance to say, fuck it. Would you do that, though? Like, oh.
Listen, I wouldn't say I would do that, but I mean, listen, if you running up on that sideline, I'm going to hit you regardless. Yeah, I'm just going to hit you. I'm not even going to. When he played us, I'm still stuck on that, bro. He ran to the sideline, act like he was finna run out, and then ran up the yard for like 40 yards. So you get close to that sideline, I'm taking your head off. And I'm fighting whoever's on the sideline. It's just that's
what we missed. Dre Greenlaw in the Super Bowl.
Right. I ain't gonna be dirty, but
hit him with the tombstone out the side. For real. Drop. Oh, we're gonna see, man. Mahomes is a demon. So hopefully we're able to see what happens and come back next week with y'all with a great tale. 49ers Warriors need y'all to go ahead and get this win tomorrow. So make sure y'all go ahead and tap in with us next week. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live. We will be back with y'all next week for another epic episode. Make sure y'all go over onto YouTube. If you're on Twitter watching us, hit that follow button as well and subscribe. My boy Pat, as always, last word.
Yes, sir, man. Happy Friday. Everyone be safe. Be careful out there. Enjoy your weekend. Like he said, man, we need these Warriors to get on the right path. Been playing a lot better. Keep it going at home. We got a nice little home stretch, so let's keep doing what we do. And again, like you said, appreciate y'all. coming through, kicking it with your partners, man. Love.
Everyone have a good weekend. We'll talk to you.